I've never seen a line like that that's miles long for trying to get in. And now they're going to have only so many people that can get in there, but it's going to be, an amazing event today and then tomorrow, obviously.
Well, some 200,000 people were expected, 220,000, I think, to come and watch this on the Mall. And of course, that wasn't to be. They moved it inside for weather reasons initially. It's not really that cold out. I don't think it's going to be that cold out tomorrow. It's going to be probably a sunny day that would have been beautiful for an outdoor inauguration. I think it's going to be about 22, 23 degrees out there. But it will be sunny. We might get to see a little bit of a walk. We're still waiting for the final announcements on exactly how tomorrow is going to proceed, Brad.
Yeah, I think there's some question marks, and whether this was all about weather and protecting folks being out on the Mall or whether it was a combination of security and that sort of thing. I don't know if we'll really know all of that, but I do think that when you get to the ceremony itself, being inside the rotunda, just like Ronald Reagan's second inaugural, it'll be interesting, and I think listening to that speech will be a moment that this president will be able to say what his next 4 years may look like.
In a couple minutes, we're going to go to Alexis, who is in the heart of the action there. But just because, you brought up the speech, which we're still waiting to get some indications on what to expect in this speech. They're keeping it very close to the vest. I went back and watched the last one, which really was, really what I thought when I watched it again, Brett, was that President Trump's vision of what he wants to see happen in the country has really never changed throughout the course of all of these years. He wants America first. He wants to restore manufacturing, education, to be tough around the world. All of these themes have never really varied through all those years.
They haven't. And his campaign, it was very matter of fact. This is what he was fighting for. I do think how he talks about it tomorrow may have changed. With the second time, he's changed a little bit. He seems more comfortable in his skin. He seems very easy to talk about uniting the country more than perhaps he did before. And I would expect that message to come through tomorrow a little bit more than we heard before.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of uniting when you look at the population that reelected this president, a larger portion of Latino, Black, young voters, so much movement across the country towards the right over the course of this election. So he has already, in many ways, in this election, unified a lot of groups that were not unified prior to that.
Hey, Sean Hannity here.